in the Caribbean and watch developments in North America and Europe, we cannot help but be grateful to those who have stood by our side as a nation in good times and in bad. China has remained loyal to the cause of Dominica and Dominicans, and this ceremony here this morning is another manifestation of the commitment, even, as I said, in difficult times when it is commonplace for lenders to write saying, sorry, we can no longer honor our commitment. The government of Dominica is inspired by this continued show of solidarity. Such assistance will go a long way towards enabling us to tackle our three main areas of worry, which are sustained economic activity and performance, job creation, and containment of the cost of living. We wish for every Dominican family to have the means to navigate its way through the current economic maze. We remain confident that after this dark cloud shall appear a silver lining. And as a matter of fact, the Cabinet of Dominica has approved for a formal request for a loan to be made to the government of China for the construction of a major resort in Dominica, which will no doubt create sustainable jobs for the citizens of Dominica. This government will continue to engage friendly nations and supportive multilateral institutions with a view to finding opportunities that will be of benefit to our people. We will continue to engage the government of China and the Export-Import Bank of China to identify financing that will be made available to economic agents, be it for developments in the tourism sector, in manufacturing, development of water, or geothermal resources. This government is about maximizing the use of resources of this country to the benefit of all citizens. But we are fully aware that we are unable to do so on our own. My promise to the Dominican people is that this government will not waver in its commitment to bring development to Dominica, and will work with our friends and partners to so do. Of course, it doesn't help when some in our midst continue to undermine the strengthening of such relations by insisting on pursuing agendas not in the interest of the people of this beautiful country, Dominica. Consider the message that will be sent if all special groups in Dominica were to signal to the world their commitment to honoring and maintaining the very strong and cherished ties we currently have with friendly nations. The key to the success of some nations around us is their relative political stability and maturity, where foreign governments know that irrespective of the makeup of the political directorate, certain policies and alliances shall remain steadfast and true. This is a stage of maturity that we wish to reach here in Dominica. This is the type of message and signal that I would like for this country to send. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, fellow Dominicans, we are reminded that it is the acceleration of the public investment program that has contributed in great part to the relatively good performance of the Dominican economy in 2008. I say relatively because more is always better, but our performance was definitely better than most countries given the current global economic and financial situation. We are indeed grateful to the government and people of the People's Republic of China for the support and assistance, and we look forward to engaging in many more signing ceremonies of that nature. Once again, I wish on behalf of the people and government of Dominica to express our profound gratitude to the leadership of China and of course the people of China for the continued friendship to Dominican people. And there is no doubt that this relationship has certainly been mutually beneficial to both sides. And Ambassador, let me here again reiterate the government's full commitment and support of the One China principle, upon which this relationship is solidly entrenched. And we look forward to the actual commencement of this project because we believe that it will create much needed jobs and economic activity in Dominica. And I want to say to Dominican people that we have to be very grateful to the Almighty Father for saving us so far from the brunt of the economic crisis. You do not have to go too far to appreciate the impact of the global crisis on economies. If you turn on your television as I speak now, you will hear of hundreds of thousands of jobs being lost in America. Every one of us has a relative who has lost his job in North America or the UK or the Caribbean. And what we see in Dominica, which is a concern to us as a government, is that there has been now a reverse in remittances and the flow of remittances now leaving Dominica and going to North America and other Caribbean islands, where our families in Dominica are now assisting our families overseas. But we must remain steadfast and committed to the pursuit of the prudent and responsible management of the finances and economy of Dominica. And Ambassador, thank you once again for the graciousness of the government of China and for the commitment to assist in Dominica in its economic well-being. Thank you very much.